This week, is there something you don't know? Well, let Keith introduce you to the brand new world of the internet. And we start getting fattened up so we can go explore the 2 places in Canada. All that and more on this week's episode of...
Ooh, I gotta decide. Who am I gonna decide? Oh, I think I'm gonna do a show. That sounds good. The robot lady, sound the alarm!
Warning. The following podcast is another wasted hour. Warning. The following podcast is another wasted hour.
Don't waste my motherfucking time! Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to another wasted hour. It is almost election time. We're gonna have to make decisions. You've made a decision at this very moment to take the next hour of your life and replace it with 2 ignorant, uninformed, ill-advised, self-deprecating morons ranting about opinions they have no right to have, which are probably wrong and absolutely do not matter. Our goal here at Another Wasted Hour is to convince you that where we hail from, just outside Washington, D.C., is not just a city of politics and scandals, but one brimming with art, music, and culture. As impossible as that may seem. So listeners, now that you know why you're here, in Britain, they would be called hesitant not. But here in our U.S. studios, we have Reluctant Zero. Woo! Yay. Hello, gentlemen. So we have DJ. Say hello, DJ.
Hey.
Hello. And we have Matt.
Hello.
Yes, 2 members of Reluctant Zero. How many are there total? 0, I assume.
0, yes.
Yeah, so we have 2 members of no band.
That sounds about right.
we have 2, what is it? I don't even know how I would do the math on that. 2,000% of the band. Infinite times 2 of the band.
Yes.
I think we should change the name to Hesitant Not. Now that I'm hearing the British version of it, I kind of like that, honestly. Hesitant Not, that's the new name.
There you go. We're transformative here in Another Wasted Hour. I had to try and figure out what I could say about it, but that is it. Yeah, they say for 0 in Britain, they say not.
Yes. They do. They say a lot of weird things over there.
It's not spelled N-O-T either.
N-A-U-G-H-T,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Like naughty. So if somebody's naughty in Britain, they're just really 0. They're super zero-y.
No, for some reason, I can't say that here because you all would yell at me when I use that word in Ultimate Frisbee at night. That's like, 7 serving not. Like, don't say not!
If it makes you feel any better, we always yelled at you for everything.
This is valid. Except for that time I almost killed Jason. For some reason, I got a pass on that one.
That is true. We were like, no, that was pretty cool. And of course, as you've heard from the beautiful city of Baltimore and our studios up at Figmental Studios, we have Adam on our Skype line. Hello, Adam.
Hello.
Adam.
I figure I should probably introduce you from time to time.
I'm not that important.
He's the man on the screen.
He's the man on the screen.
Right.
I'm just the guy that mostly stays quiet and just kind of lobs comments in every once in a while.
like comedy hand grenades.
Pretty much. And that they stop a party pretty quick.
Pulling pins on comedy for 2 years now. Engineer Adam. All right, so in studio we have Reluctant Zero. We've got Matt and DJ. We also have Shane, who's a secret in the corner. He doesn't have his own microphone. He's waving. This is perfect for radio.
He's just the perfect radio personality.
Shane's in timeout right now, guys.
Yeah, he's doing sign language on the radio.
What does Shane play out of curiosity?
Guitar.
He does play guitar.
You thought he was a bassist, didn't you?
I thought he was the bassist, yeah.
No.
That would be DJ.
That's me.
Yeah?
Yes, it is.
All right, there you go. And what do you play?
I'm
Matt?
the singer and guitar player.
Nice. All right. So we're going to hear a little bit from you guys later on in the show. You are releasing a brand new album called Brace. That's happening on Friday, October 26th. It's going to be available just everywhere online. You can
Absolutely.
go Spotify and just all kinds. Anywhere you can download music.
You can download music. It's going to be there.
It's going to be there.
And we have a track from that called She Smells Autumn.
She smells of autumn.
Of autumn.
How dare you fuck that up, Steve?
She smells other people's autumns.
She smells other people. That's the new name of the song.
Right? We're changing everything
Yet
tonight.
again.
We're changing everything tonight.
Right?
Yeah, She Smells of Autumn. We're going to have a sample of that a little later in the show, but if you cannot wait, you can fast forward to the 1 hour mark of this episode, listen to it in its entirety. We won't interrupt it or anything. If not, hang out with us for a little bit longer. We'll play. Yeah. And we'll play it a little bit later.
You know you want to hang out. I mean, come on.
It's going to be fun.
Of course.
You should hang out.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to hear more music and find out about upcoming shows and things as you guys book them, go up to www.facebook.com/reluctantzeroband.
That is correct.
That's us.
Or just search for Reluctant Zero Band.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It'll come up on Facebook.
You know, we actually picked a name here that nobody else has. I'm looking up Reluctant Zero on Google and I can't find fucking anything. So.
I don't know why you had to put band at the end then. Couldn't you have just
because
taken
there's probably
Reluctant
one
Zero?
douchebag who chose that as his fucking screen name or something like that.
Yeah. It was like the preventative band insert, you know? It's like, I don't want to retype this shit, so I'm going to make sure it's good.
Yeah. No, I understand that. And for the first time ever, by the way, on this show, we're actually streaming on Facebook.
We
right?
are.
We've got
Oh,
Facebook
yeah,
Live
we are.
going.
Shane, is that thing going? Make sure that thing is actually
Live.
going. Hello, Facebook.
I
Yeah.
think it is.
It is going.
Is it
All right.
going?
All right,
Did we
look.
get any hearts or
Facebook.
smiles or anything? Hello, Facebook Live people.
Facebook
Hit your goddamn like
Live.
buttons. No? Okay, they're not going to. They're
You
like,
should stream it on your shit too.
I'm about to, actually.
We should do that.
I'm about
Double
to
stream it.
double
Stream it,
this
dude. It's like
shit.
Ghostbusters.
We should cross the streams.
streams,
Ah!
DJ. Just the one time we should do it.
Hey, man. Hey, I do that too much already.
yeah,
Come on, I got a son. What do you think we do when we go bath time?
Right?
right. So we've got, in a sense, coming up in next month here or later this month as this comes out, we are going to kind of cross streams because both Republicans and Democrats are going to go to the same place and they have to go there at the same time.
They do.
Because it's voting time.
It is.
So we try to stay away from each other as best as possible the rest of the time. But now you're throwing your phone at Shane.
Yep.
Excellent.
Shane's going to be our technician on this.
That's what it is.
All right. And so yeah, we're all going to have to go there and deal with our fellow man, even if we don't agree with their views. What are you guys thinking about this? Like, do we think we're just going to have all out brawls at the polls this year?
I mean, I didn't see any fucking brawls during the Trump and Clinton. At least when I went there, I didn't see any brawls. So
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I saw some brawls break out where I was at the time.
But it's gotten worse, I think, right? Hasn't it?
Of course.
Because the Democrats, when Trump was running, they were going to the polls and they were like, there's no fucking chance.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
he's
definitely were.
Oh, yeah. They were completely
whatever.
confident.
Sure,
that
you
oh,
like
yeah.
that guy? Good luck
It's a
with that.
good one you
and then
got here.
and then they won, and they're like, shit.
They definitely were.
What? Now they're like angry because they're like, this is wrong. And so now I feel like there could be just fisticuffs.
There could
It
be.
very well could happen.
Or-
I think it's a higher probability this go around, actually.
Right. I think there might be. And I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you have a strong leaning on politics. I'm not going to ask you how you're going to vote because that's your business.
What do you mean I can't vote?
You can't
No,
vote?
we just leave it at that.
Next topic.
Can't do it.
Fair enough.
Here's what it is.
I will not be voting because I don't know who the fuck I'm voting for, honestly. I think that's one of the biggest problems around here right now as far as this issue is that I haven't even been seeing any commercials or anything. I don't even know who these people are.
No, I totally understand. And so I want to share with you like a resource that I've been using. I think that gave me a lot of answers that helped with that. And
Okay.
it's called the internet. Just if you fucking jump onto it, there's all the things you could possibly ask.
Do you believe
That requires
everything on
initiative,
there?
Keith.
Right. I'm just saying, like, if you have a question, like, you could probably write, who should I vote for? And, like, Google will be like,
Oh, Google will tell you.
yeah, like, I got an idea. Right.
Hey Siri, who do I vote for?
And Siri's like, vote for me.
The Democrat.
Yeah.
That's what Siri would tell you.
I don't know. So here's my take on it. And people have different politics and sometimes hold close to the vest who they're voting for. And I don't like to piss people off. But I will say this. I don't know about you guys. I really prefer a government that doesn't work very well.
Sure.
Like, that's my favorite kind of government. It's when part of like the House or the Senate is like, we should make a law. And then the other half is like, nah. And it doesn't get passed, right? Because it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they should make laws that like people who hate you are like, no, that's a pretty good law. Right? Like that.
Yeah, they should. They should.
It has to be, the law has to be so fucking good that even people who hate you are like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
Hey, you guys are right, man.
Because those are the things we need, especially on the federal level, is things that where everyone goes like, no, that makes a lot of fucking sense. Why don't we have that one already?
Right.
We
like-
should, we
yeah.
need that.
Like the decriminalization of cannabis.
Right. And so instead what we have is we have things that are like, when you get all of one group, I'm not even saying just Republicans. If you get all Democrats or all Republicans, if you get all one party in the entire like stream of making laws, you get things like, you can't ride a bike while eating ice cream, you know, and it's like,
Yeah.
really?
Or like,
Why? I like ice cream and bikes.
they still have those crazy laws. Like in one state, I think it's like, you can't shower with your underwear on.
Yeah, I can.
During the day.
Yeah, at night
It's like
it's
some
fine.
stupid shit like that. And I'm
Under
like,
these circumstances, you may beat your wife with a belt.
Right. Right. No, because you just end up with like, different, like if the Democrats own everything, you get laws like nobody's allowed to use air. Right. And then like if the Republicans are like in charge, they're like, you can kill owls just anytime you want, murder an owl. And
then the Republicans are just like, you can have the air, we're just going to charge you for it.
Right. And at some point, you just want to be like, why don't we just stick to the things where it's like, don't hit people with cars and stuff like that? Like, those are the laws.
Shit we can all agree on.
Right. And you look across the aisle and you're like, no, he's right. We shouldn't hit people with cars.
Let's just not hit Phil with a car anymore.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
What if it's really funny?
There can be exceptions.
Right.
we can make minor exceptions to this rule.
It's not going to be unanimous.
Exactly.
Right. There's going to be dissenting votes no matter what.
For sure.
But anyhow, I guess the point I want to make is no matter who you are, no matter what you believe, if you're Republican, if you're Democrat, if you're a third party supporter, go vote.
Go vote.
Because your voice matters, right?
Yep.
And we want the government to represent the people who it's representing.
Absolutely.
So if only 30% of us go out there and vote, then that's not good, right? I would rather it be all Republicans because our country's all Republicans,
Right.
than it be all Democrats. And I don't want it to be all Democrats if our country is majority Republicans.
Right.
I want it to be
I'd like to add in
representative.
though, like, I want people to educate themselves before they vote. Like
I
don't just
should
be
have.
like, oh yeah, this guy's from my state, so I'm gonna vote for him because I live in Virginia. Like, no,
I like his name.
Like,
And the old adage does stand true that if you don't vote, then you really don't have too much of a. You can't bitch about things.
Somehow I feel like you still do, Matt.
except for I
still
still bitch
do.
all the time.
I still do.
Man.
All right. Well, with that said, we're going to give you more power than comes with voting.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit.
Yes. We're stepping into a brand new role. You've done music. You are going to be a voter, hopefully. Matt, next.
I didn't say I never voted.
I'm just saying maybe you should. And
I voted before.
Yeah, see, look
It
at
was
that.
cool. I got the little sticker.
Right.
Nice, yeah.
You know?
That's what it's really about.
It's all about the sticker.
So we're going to go into the weather report. We're going to make you guys the editor-in-chiefs of your own brand new publication.
All right.
All right. We're going to pitch you some stories as your loyal reporters.
All right.
You're going to let us know if we keep our jobs, essentially.
All right.
All right. So are you guys ready? Do you
We're
feel
ready.
Oh, we're
prepared?
ready.
We
We're
like
definitely
power.
ready for
We
this.
like power, Keith.
So as is tradition, because of bitching, Adam will start first.
Alrighty. Something we talked about last week during our topical section that is suddenly becoming a problem. Canada is running out of marijuana 2 days after drug became legal.
I like this subject already.
We want more.
We need more.
We need move Mexico up here. We know they've got it. That's where the caravan's going.
That's it, man.
That's what we
That's
found,
where they're
right?
That's where it's all at.
We think that they're stopping in the U.S., but they're like, no, we got shit for Canada.
We're just trying to move to Canada. Get that fucking legal weed, man.
They need this.
Right?
It's like old covered wagons full of weed.
This is an emergency care package.
Yeah, we're just going straight through. It's fine. We're playing through 4. Right? So that's amazing. How? It's because they can't grow anything?
My only guess is that, they say they had an infrastructure set up to handle, estimated demand, based on statistics and all that. But I realized, though, that was relying on, people who are either caught with marijuana or voluntarily said, yes, I want I do marijuana, I want
Yes.
marijuana.
Yeah, keep an eye on me.
Those people
So
who actually respond to those fucking polls and shit.
I actually read into this the other day, so it's funny you brought it up. Like, their infrastructure could support 201 tons when
Okay.
they actually demand is like 605 tons. So
Wow.
they really fell short on this
Fell
one.
short quite a bit.
They forgot about all the people that don't answer those kind of questions and heard,
Right,
oh
right.
sweet, I don't have to
Exactly.
keep it on the DL anymore.
That's exactly
They
what
forgot
it
about the
was.
majority of the population.
I like to think that the guy turned around and was like, "We're gonna need more weed. Go out to the weed fields and get us more weed." And the guy behind him was like, "I didn't say weed fields. I said ice. We have ice fields. It's Canada." And they're like, "Oh shit! What? We should have figured this out sooner." Like, we're Canada. We've known it for hundreds of years. It's just ice and Toronto. Like, that's all. That's all we have.
Ice in Toronto. I like that.
And so, all right, so there's a bunch of people who are like really bummed, right?
Yeah, it's gotten to a point where they've had to call in police to deal with the long queues and people getting, whenever you put a lot of people into a confined space and make them wait for something.
If we could only have something, like give them something to calm them down.
Hey, think about it. There's people fighting over iPhones when they release. Now, you legalize weed, that's a riot waiting to happen. Like, no, they
it's
should be
not.
happy right now.
It's like a pillow fight waiting
You know
to
what I'm
happen.
saying?
You're talking about
Especially in Canada, they don't have any guns.
You're talking about people who do weed.
You got
Right.
lumberjacks up there, dude. They got axes.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about that than a gun.
No, but I'm just saying, like, they're in line. They're Canadians on weed, right? It's going to be like, you're going to push past guy and be like, "Hey, you cut in front of me." "Oh, sorry about that." And
My
like,
bad.
get back in line, right? Like,
But they're not on the weed yet. That's the thing. They're waiting to get it.
See, they haven't
No.
gotten the weed to
They're
calm
going to
them
get
down
really
yet.
angry
No.
really fast.
they're not on the legal weed yet.
There it is.
Big difference. All
There
right,
it is.
so is it news? That's what we need to know.
Oh, I'd say that's
Oh,
definitely
most
news.
definitely.
That's
yeah.
making it in.
That might be front page
might be
material.
I'm waiting to hear the rest of what you got,
Yeah,
but it
but
might be front page right there.
Right now, that's taking the front page
It-
spot,
it is,
and it
it
may
is.
get shifted later on.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, moving on then. What do you do when your school bans backpacks? Maybe you protest by carrying your books and other things like wicker baskets and a microwave. Because Spalding Grammar School in England gave Jacob Ford a 2-day suspension for doing exactly that. I personally would have given this guy a job, right? Because that's a
Right?
problem solver, is what that
Yes.
is.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did the kid do again?
So they banned backpacks at
Okay.
the school.
He brought a
to carry-
basket, right?
So he brought a wicker basket and he put his books in there. And then when
That's
they
my dude,
when they
man.
like didn't notice that, he like brought his books in a microwave. Like he just used random things to carry his
Oh my,
books.
dude! Fuck whoever is on the ballot right now. We need to be voting for that kid.
Yes,
That's what I'm
he
saying,
needs to
dude.
lead the nation, right?
I love this kid.
It's like, yeah, we're running into a problem. He's like, I've got a third option.
And he's at an elementary school, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
He's
man.
like 6th grade.
This guy's a
dude.
genius.
Oh, yeah, this
Yeah.
kid is great.
He's way ahead of his time, I think. So I thought this was brilliant. This is basically what we're watching. Like, some people wish they could have seen like when Stephen Hawking was in like grammar school. We're watching that right
Yeah,
now.
we did.
right?
Yeah,
we
we're
just
seeing
we
it.
just saw that happen.
It's the
Yeah.
genesis of Albert Einstein right now. We're watching him mature
We
into
are.
becoming one of the great minds.
Man, I hope my son gets to meet him,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
He's
Maybe
only
I
3
missed
months
it, but
old,
did
but
it
maybe
say
he'll
why?
be able to do that.
Yeah.
Did it say
so
like why they banned bags?
Yeah. Why did they ban the backpack?
Yeah, what was the whole point?
So apparently there was an incident where some of the kids were throwing the bags over their shoulder, right? Like as you do.
Like you're
and it was a
supposed to
big
do.
enough bag that it like hit one of the like faculty members. And so they're
That's
afraid
it?
of the bags hurting people.
So essentially, the story is about English teachers being some pussies.
Of course, that's why. I
That's
was
what it
thinking,
comes down
I was
to.
thinking it was going to be some shit like a kid brought a knife to school or something.
Right?
No,
Right?
no,
That's
what I was
teacher gets hit with a
expecting too, yeah.
backpack, and
was-
all backpacks must be banned.
Oh
Well-
my god, you hit my shoulder. I'm your English teacher.
You have to remember, well, they don't call it English teaching. They just call it here teaching. So it's in England. It's just us. They just call it welcome to us class. But the thing is, backpacks, if you think about it on the scale of weapons, is higher up in England because they don't have guns. So a backpack is just like a knife here.
Oh god.
Right? Because knives are like guns, and then backpacks are just below that.
Yeah, I guess, man. You put a couple heavy books in there, and you
Yeah.
can sort of do some damage.
Here we're like,
Escalates quickly.
here
Right.
you get hit by a backpack. You're like, no big deal. It's not a gun. It's not a knife.
You're just happy
Yeah.
you didn't get stabbed. You know?
Right. But they're like, We don't have guns. I'm freaking afraid of backpacks. So the question is it news?
I'm kind of torn on this one.
I'm thinking like, yeah, but like, like maybe 5th or 6th page.
Okay,
like,
back in the publication.
Back,
And maybe only like part of a page, like an editorial style.
But
like,
if they got a picture, if they have a
backpacks.
picture of the teacher getting hit by the backpack, that might move it up.
we'll
a
move
bit.
it. We'll definitely
work
bump
on
it
that.
up.
We'll work on that a
Yeah.
bit.
Definitely
yeah.
bump it up then.
We'll do the TMZ thing where we'll find a teacher, we'll hit them with a backpack and
There
take
you
a
go.
picture of it.
Hey,
And
perfect.
nobody will be able to tell
Perfect.
us it's not real.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm loving it.
All right, so we got 2 in. Excellent. This is going to be a good publication.
It is. I think so.
Adam.
Alrighty. Caught on camera. Judge strips off robe, chases down escaping inmates.
Whoa. Well then,
That's not what I was expecting.
not at all, right? I'm just like picturing this right now. Like I'm kind of shocked. Like, you see the judge, he's up there on like his high little bench and he's like, sees the guy running. He's like, oh no, throws his robe off and like, does he Superman like swing jump over the bench or does he like go around? Like,
Well, the good
what's
news
going
is-
on there?
The good news is you don't have to imagine it. It's all on video.
nice.
Oh,
shit.
yes.
Underneath, he had a Superman costume.
I knew it.
That would
I
be
knew
fucking
it.
front page news.
Yeah.
So they don't say why the 2 suspects were in court in the first place, but basically while they're like trying to switch over cases and like get ready, all of a sudden you see them just stand up in their chairs and bolt out of the courtroom, still in handcuffs, and where everyone else just kind of puts hands over mouth, like, did that just should we do something? No, don't stop. The judge just throws off his robe, and at first I thought the thing might be kind of fake because the kids are just booking it, and the first shot of the camera, he's like fat dad going for his first jog down the aisle. But then as the video goes on, the kids keep slowing down because they have no idea where you're going, and he's just steadily gaining on them. And then
Oh man.
The judge is gonna get him.
and then at the bottom, they finally try to go out an emergency exit. One kid makes it out. The other one is just getting through the door when the judge gets him in a football tackle from behind.
So we
Gets him.
had
The cops
one
catch
get
the
away.
other guy a couple blocks
The
away.
judge
man.
tackled him. Holy shit.
That guy has to feel shitty, right? Because
Right?
he just got tackled by a fat guy that was wearing a robe just like
Yeah.
30 seconds
Yeah,
earlier.
Yeah.
he's got the guy that got hit by the cop. All right, we get it.
Yeah.
But the judge, you have no excuse. You should be free right now,
Right.
buddy.
You should have strong armed that guy, right?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Stiff arm. You
Stiff
could
arm
have
him, yeah.
done a
Yeah,
little
definitely.
spin or something.
Yeah.
It's
This
like
is hard.
NFL blitz, but real life.
right. Absolutely.
Double tap the Z. Let's go.
This judge, he sounds like kind of a badass to me, honestly.
What they're not telling you is he was nude under there.
No, I think my favorite part is the video's playing on my screen right now. I think my favorite part is when the kids get to the first corner. One kind of slows down to see which way to go, and the other guy just runs into the back of him. The first one just goes skidding on his face a few feet and loses a shoe.
Oh man.
Well, no wonder he got caught. He can't corner anymore. He's got a sock on. That's like losing a tire in NASCAR, man. He just
Oh,
went straight
that
into
scene
the
actually
wall.
just played a grand. I take it back. He didn't lose a shoe. He lost a croc. So he lost even more points in my book.
Man.
They were in Crocs. Oh my goodness. That's like that's totally unfair in terms of race.
I don't think they planned for this whatsoever. I mean, Crocs and everything.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, that's unfair. So is it news?
I would say no. I'd have to say the no on that one.
I bail on it, man, all the way.
Oh yeah. Oh, we've got a couple of comments on your
Oh,
live stream,
God.
by the way.
Some people are actually
Facebook.
watching. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Shane.
Shane, are you gonna participate?
Oh, look.
Let them
People
know.
actually get to see Shane.
Oh, now they see Shane.
Hi.
But
Say
they
hello,
can't hear
Shane.
my voice, which is like the best part of this show.
Oh, yeah.
So what's
I
even
just
the
realized
point?
that a minute ago. They're probably just sitting there. There's like a 30
They're
or
like,
40 seconds where they're
Why
just
is
like,
there no sound?
is the video fucking up or something? Then we all start laughing.
They think, I like that they're watching it thinking that we just are all thinking the same thing for 30 seconds. Right?
We're all just having this like telepathic
Yeah.
moment.
Oh no,
We're all
no,
having
I
this shared
agree.
hallucination
Yes.
of
Hey,
we're all
for
having
the
this
Facebook-
shared hallucination of a guy named Adam somewhere
Yes.
else.
Hey, for Facebook people, you can't see, but there's a guy on the screen named Adam. He's coming to us from Baltimore, so
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
It's Engineer Adam.
Engineer
Yes.
Adam.
If you listen to the show, go up and look for Another Wasted Hour.
Oh
on
yeah, Shane's gonna.
Oh,
all the
look at
podcasts.
that.
Oh, see, there you go. You get to see the man on the screen through the screen. It's a double screen experience.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh god, that's like double the nausea.
Go to people on Facebook. Go to iTunes and Google Play.
Do
Those.
that.
Go look up Another Wasted Hour, and you can hear Adam in all his glory.
Do that.
So that's in, right? You
It
guys
is-
said that's in.
Sure. Yes.
Did I get that right?
I think
Did I ask?
I can't remember.
No, that's out. Hold up. That's out.
That was out. That was out.
Judge is out.
Yeah,
Judge is out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Fuck the judge.
I think the,
Oh man,
I think
I
the legal
thought I
weed
got
story.
it in there at the last second.
You tried to squeeze it in.
Tried to
huh?
squeeze it in. The legal weed takes precedence here.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so I'll move on to the next one. Sometimes the middle child feels left out. So what do you do when you're the middle sister and you don't feel as sexy as your older sister or as fun and cute as your younger sister, and you're afraid they'll outshine you at your wedding because, of course, they're your bridesmaids? Well, I'll let the bride Penny tell you with her own words. Every morning, I was a picture of sunshine and morning glow, and I insisted on making breakfast smoothies for everybody. I told them I wanted us all to look our best on the big day, so I was making them special slimming smoothies. What she left out was that unlike her own smoothie, her sister's smoothies contained ingredients that caused them to gain so much weight that her sisters had to have their dresses altered before the big day.
Whoa.
She fattened up her sisters so they
Holy
would
shit.
look shittier in the pictures than her.
That's nuts.
That's not all. She even went as far as to say, we're all fair-skinned and blonde, and I demanded that the bridesmaids' dresses be neon yellow, so it made them look washed out and slightly ill. I told them we were going for a fun party look, but I was thrilled that the color made them both look pallid.
Holy shit, dude.
She basically
Oh my God.
made them
Dude,
look
just
shitty.
savage.
Yeah. just-
Yeah.
Like, wow.
So they'd have the wedding picture and be like, that girl's hot. What's with her sisters?
Right?
Wow.
The fat, pale, sickly looking ones.
That takes Bridezilla to a new level, right?
Doesn't it?
It really does.
I don't know.
man.
With the fattening other people up, is she a bridezilla or is she about to build a gingerbread house in the wood to lure small German twins?
Right. Soylent Green is people.
I'll tell you, that story went all the way left on me. I was like, oh, she's about to get a boob job.
Yeah.
I see where your mind's at, DJ.
I like that she went the hard route this way. Like,
Yeah, right.
She
She's
had
like,
a fucking long-term plan for
Right.
this shit, man.
Right?
That was months in the
that
plan.
is
planning,
really
dude.
in depth.
She
like,
was
God.
invested in this outcome.
Then I think this is indicative of society now, right? Instead of being like, you know what? I'm going to improve myself. She was like, I'm going to fucking destroy you.
Yes,
That's
that's
2018 right there in that
Yeah.
one story.
Yep.
So the question is it news?
I say throw it in there.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't know. We might be. I don't know if we should give this Bridezilla anymore.
Hey, man, I kind of like
reason
it.
to be up to, you know.
Look, reason I like it, it really puts that like emphasis on like, hey, I'm not changing me, but fuck you guys.
All right. If you can get a picture of the bridesmaids looking pallid, then we'll put it in there.
I'll get it. I'll
There you
get
go.
it.
There you
If
go.
I can define palette, I think it should go in. All right.
All I got to do is take a picture of myself.
All right, so we're kind of running short on time, so we're going to enter our lightning round. Keith and I are just going to throw
God.
some headlines at you.
Yep.
If you have questions, we'll try to answer them, but we're going to try to keep this quick.
All
All
right.
right.
Man using blowtorch to kill spiders starts house fire.
Oh, that goes in
Ooh,
for
that's
sure.
in there.
Oh, that's in.
I like it. I like it.
That's overkill, isn't it?
That's in there.
All right. Flaunt Your Wealth Challenge, new challenge on the internet. Flaunt Your Wealth Challenge goes viral in China. It shows people falling out of luxury cars with expensive products.
No, I don't
All
think
right.
so. I don't think so.
You should go look at it. It's amazing.
It does sound kind of funny.
It's posed pictures of people dressed in like Prada, with flat on the ground with like a leg up in their Lamborghini, and then just like expensive things spread around them. It's super weird.
Look at Shane. He's looking
man.
it up right now.
He is.
He is, dude. Look
Yeah.
at it.
Isn't that good, Shane? Yeah. You get there and then report back. 'cause-
Report back, Shane.
Yeah. Because this is brilliant. All right, Adam.
War on surveillance camera. Bosnian man used bazooka on police camera.
Holy shit, that's
He
awesome.
used a bazooka on a police camera.
Dude, it's always been my
Oh.
dream to use a bazooka. Like,
I gotta hear
I
this.
envy this guy.
I gotta hear this man's story. Yeah, he's going in there.
You could leave off police camera and it would make it in.
yeah,
Right, oh,
just
yeah.
using the bazooka. Like,
Man uses bazooka. In.
yeah.
And
Let's talk about it. All right. Let's see. Last but not least, Minnesota grandmother accused of shooting grandson for putting teacup on furniture.
Oh God!
Hang on,
You don't want those rings.
No.
do that one more time.
A Minnesota grandmother is accused of shooting her grandson for putting a teacup on the furniture.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think that might have to go
I
in.
think she's the most savage grandma ever.
Yeah, dude, I think that has to go
Neighbors
in.
heard her yelling, "Use a fucking coaster!" All right. Shay, did you find the falling star?
It looked a lot like murder scene photos.
It's like murder scene
Murder
photos,
scene photos.
but with expensive stuff everywhere. It's super weird.
It's like a backwards robbery.
Right.
I'm gonna kill you, but I'm not taking your shit.
Yeah. And so, all right, I think we may have tied up. I think that might be.
Yeah, I think we
both
each missed
one.
one.
Yeah, so excellent. That's a good thing. That probably evens out the publication. Adam, of course, would say that it's not a good publication because you picked my stuff at all. All right, so now we need a name for your publication.
Dun, dun,
That's not
dun.
true, Keith. You make me look good.
That's right.
I think we got the name, Matt.
I think the name is going to be Blue Smoky Publication.
Blue Smoky Publication.
Blue Smoky.
Yeah.
I assume this is because of the Canadian legalization of
You can
weed
assume
there.
anything you
Well,
want, Keith.
The first story. That's the headline story. That made it to the front page, right?
Yeah,
After
it
all.
did. It did make it to the front page. That was absolutely, but followed very closely by man burning spider with blowtorch.
Yes.
Bazooka didn't make it to the front page.
Bazooka, it might be like page 2. I don't know.
Bazooka's like that in-depth story where it's in the middle and takes up like 4 pages.
Yeah,
Because you just got to have all the pictures in there.
Yeah,
Like
we gotta-
before,
we gotta-
like when he's getting ready to shoot, like it's gonna take
Yeah,
up
you
some
got to
space
devote
in
some
there.
time to that story.
We need those guys to meet because if the spider guy had used the bazooka,
Oh, wow!
shit.
Holy shit! That
Front
would be
page.
front page.
I think that's gonna be on our next issue right
Yeah.
there.
even if it's
actually.
not real.
yeah.
All right. So how do you feel you guys did as editor in chiefs of a brand new
think-
publication?
I think it's gonna be a damn good
Yeah.
issue. you know?
yeah.
I'd buy it.
So go up and check
But
out.
I also buy a bunch of dumb shit, so don't count my vote.
All right. So excellent. Blue Smoky. What is it?
Publication.
Publication.
Blue Smoky Pubs.
Boop. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So go check that out on your newsstands or wherever you buy make believe things.
Buy that shit now.
Buy it.
Exactly.
I need your cryptocurrency.
So you guys are here because you are releasing a brand new album on
are.
Friday, October 26th.
Yes, we are.
When this comes out, it'll already be out. So go right now. You can go
Buy.
Yeah, go buy that album. Go do it.
You should have bought it yesterday.
You
What
should
the
have.
fuck?
Wait, hold on. We're gonna be quiet. You guys go get it, and then we'll wait.
Yep.
And then when you
Yep.
come back, let us know.
Yeah.
Doon, 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 doon.
Okay, back to the
Now
show.
you're back. All right.
You better have that whole goddamn album.
I hope you've listened to it already.
It's gonna be up on Spotify. It'll be on iTunes.
It
It'll
will
be
be.
just everywhere.
Yep.
It will be.
And so that's Friday, October 26th. It's called Brace. That's the new album.
It is.
And we have, is this the single from this album?
It will be the first single. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So the first single called She Smells of Autumn.
Correct.
That's
Yeah,
it.
You got it.
And we
That's
happen
it.
to be, is this a world premiere? Has anybody else played this?
No, nobody else has played it live.
Yeah!
No, absolutely.
All
World premiere.
right!
World
Woo!
premiere.
Fucking
World
premiere.
premiere.
Oh yeah.
This is where we do the stinger where it says world premiere when Adam makes it.
All right. Yeah.
AKA when Keith pays me.
So Adam's not going to be making it.
No, probably not. So tell us a little bit about this track. First of all, where did you guys record at?
We recorded actually right around here at Blue Anthem Studios with a guy named John Brooks.
Okay.
I cannot speak highly enough of this place. Seriously, this guy John Brooks, he not only was the engineer on it, but he produced it, and his guidance on these songs, man, I mean, it was invaluable. The guy was amazing. Anybody listening to this, watching this on Facebook, if you're in the area, you're looking to get anything recorded, Blue Anthem Studios.
It's a great sounding album.
Yes.
We listened to a bunch of the tracks. We were really impressed by it.
Thank you.
so-
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the music is like an orgasm for your ears. It's just gonna make you tingle and feel all special inside.
I agree with you.
And replace your earbuds.
Yeah.
Yes, that will.
Yeah.
It'll
I
leave
already
you
blew
messy.
out the speakers in my car, so
Yeah.
that should say something.
There you go.
So that's where you had it. Would tell us a little bit about the track itself. So She Smells of Autumn.
She Smells of Autumn. It is a song that seems to be about a chick who's kind of fucking up this guy's life.
Yep.
And it's a little smelly.
It might be, she might or might not smell of autumn.
But the guy's got this thing for her. The guy's just got this thing.
He's got this thing. He
Keeps
can't
going
quit
back.
her. He can't quit, you know.
It's like a boomerang. He like throws her and she's just like, wow, pow.
So kind of an unrequited love.
kind of,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
just that one that just keeps coming back.
That's it.
And you said you remember Matt actually writing this to begin
Yes.
with.
So this whole project has been going on for maybe a year, a little over.
Yeah, a year and a half, something like
You
that.
guys are pretty new to the scene, right? As a band. So
And like I went over to Matt's house one day and we were chilling and we always get into music. I usually bring my bass over and we'll jam and hang out. And next thing you know, he's like, dude, I want you to hear something. I was like, whoa, what is it? And he's like, just shut up and listen. So I sat there and I listened and we went with it.
he's like, just close your eyes.
One thing that I did with just close your eyes.
And you're like, this sounds like you're rubbing something on my ear. He's like, it's okay. Just relax.
One thing I did with this album is before I took it to John over at Blue Anthem is I demoed out all the songs at a little home studio that I have.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
And so, I was able to let DJ and other people hear what the songs would sound like, eventually. And of course, taking them to Blue Anthem, John made them sound 10 times better.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's not even comparable. But
Yeah.
If you heard the rough cuts and then you heard the album,
Yeah.
you
it's
probably wouldn't even think they're the same thing.
yeah, it's just crazy.
That's awesome. Well, let's take a listen to the final product.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
So we have a track, a sample of She Smells of Autumn. If you just want to skip over this and hear the entire thing, jump to the 1 hour mark of this show and you can listen to it completely. In the meantime, here's a little bit of Reluctant Zero and She Smells of Autumn.
I know her better than I even care to admit. Gone for years, she reappeared, saying she's legit. I know what you're thinking, I shouldn't give a shit. You're probably right, but tonight I'm gonna fucking hit. I know how this all seems, like she pulled out the seams of my life, but I don't wanna cause a problem. She's just a
Well, no surprise. It sounds fantastic, guys.
Thank you.
We knew that
Yeah.
going in already.
Could not be happier with it.
Yeah, you know what has a little bit to me,
What's that?
and I don't know if people tell you this or not, or if I'm completely crazy. A little bit of The Offspring.
Oh, okay.
I feel like there's a little
I think
Offspring
that's a
in
new
there.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's a new one, but,
But,
I
I
grew up
can
with that
definitely
kind of
pick it
shit.
up.
Yeah,
you
your
know?
voice
Yeah.
is a little different than Dexter's.
Sure.
But the kind of jive of it, it has a little of that.
Yeah,
kind of,
that kind of
Yeah.
that main riff. Yeah, I could kind of see
Yeah.
it
it.
has a
Yeah.
little bit of like that kind of that good energy, a little garagey. Like there's
Yeah.
something to it that's like raw that I like about the Offspring as well. So
Cool.
Nice.
But yeah, so excellent.
Thank
You
you.
said you haven't been around that long. How long have you guys been playing together?
DJ and I have been jamming together for like about 15 years or so,
Oh, yeah?
and
How about Reluctant Zero?
Reluctant Zero just started recently.
Just started.
Honestly, I could go into a long story, but I won't. It is basically just. This started as kind of a solo project for me.
Okay.
I was sidelined from music for a couple years because of a medical condition I have, and I wasn't able to do anything for a
Sure.
while. And when I finally got better, I started just demoing out these songs, and it turned into more and more and more until I finally was like, oh shit, And so that's when I got people together. We got a drummer. His name is Chris Scott. He is fucking amazing. The guy just
He kills it.
he
Yeah, it
really,
sounds
he really
fucking
does,
kills it,
you know?
man.
And the only reason that we don't have any shows booked right now is that we're actually looking for a keyboard player. I did all the piano stuff on the album myself, but hey, so if anybody watching this or in the area who wants to be in a band who plays keyboard, please hit us up.
How do they hit you up if they're a keyboard player?
They would go to the Reluctant Zero site or to the Facebook page.
So Reluctant Zero Band up on Facebook.
Correct. Or just look me up on Facebook at Matt Rector.
There you go.
Yes.
You could be famous, people.
You could.
You could get in this with us.
we're
Come on.
making connections happen right,
Right
here.
here.
Another wasted hour.
Right here.
All right. So fantastic music, guys.
Thank you.
We've now made you the editor-in-chief of publication. You did really well with that. We found out that you're fantastic musicians. We're gonna take you down a peg.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Oh, yeah.
This is when we give you kind of the hardest part of our show. We throw you to the wolves. This is what we like to call, please God, just get one right.
All right.
Speaking of amazing music destined for fame,
Yes. This is our game show. We're going to give you 6 trivia questions on a topic that was chosen, a category chosen for you by our previous guests.
This should be interesting.
Right.
So that was Nick and Aaron from Better Homes, I should say.
All right.
Wednesday, October 31st, they're playing at Jam and Java in Vienna, Virginia.
Go check them out.
Yeah. But they have a new single coming out on November 2nd called Roman. So that's going to be up on streaming as well. So now you can get 2 things on streaming. You go get Reluctant Zero, go download and download that and buy it, and go check out Roman as well.
Support local music.
Yes.
From Better Homes.
Everybody should support local music.
Yeah. So they picked a category for you. We've got questions for you. Are you ready for your category?
Let's hear it. Yeah.
You are?
Yep.
You sure? Water park history.
Oh.
How do you feel?
Hey,
I mean, I thought they might throw us to a bit further down.
I like to get a little wet and wild.
I
from
do
now
like
and
water
then.
parks. All right. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You said you work at a car wash. That's basically a water park.
Hey, man.
Right? It's
We
like a
could-
slide short of a water park.
I think we could do it.
You could combine those two.
We could probably make something happen.
Right, I'm just saying.
You know?
You give a DJ enough time, he'll turn that shit into a water
Yeah,
park.
we definitely will.
I mean, they're waiting for their cars. They
They
want to
are.
do something.
I mean, it is kind of a water park for cars.
yeah, it is.
Hey, I never thought of it, but I like where we're going with this. I think I might start getting people to roll their windows down to enjoy the ride.
You should definitely do that.
Would you like a car wash and a shower? You're in luck. All right, so I'll get started this week. The first ever indoor water park was built in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada in 1985. That blew my mind, honestly.
Canadians got 2 things. They're the first country to legalize weed, and they got the first water park.
Well, the first indoor water park.
At
Yeah.
what year?
This was in 1985.
1985. Okay.
An indoor water park,
Wow.
first time. I thought it would be sooner than that.
Sure.
Like that seems like really recent
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah.
for water parks. Like if you were to be like first virtual reality park.
I mean, like, how old is
right.
the slip and slide?
Just
Take it inside and we're good.
put it on the stairs. Right? We've already done it with the mattress. All right. So, so in 1985 at the West Edmonton Mall, World Water Park is the world's largest indoor water park and includes the world's largest indoor wave pool, water slides of varying degrees, tube rides, bungee jumping, and hot tubs. How large in square feet is this park?
I was gonna say something that was not right.
I'll give you the nearest 1,000.
All right.
Nearest 1,000
Yeah, it's more than
square feet.
square feet.
How about
I'll even take square meters if you'd prefer. If you're just feling very
Fuck, man,
if
I don't
you
know the
can't
difference
cultural.
between a foot and a meter. All I know is it's this big. Like, tell me how big it is.
how about all right? How about
How do I know how much water fits in a meter?
1,750 square feet?
700
No,
and
1,700.
1,750 square feet.
That is my answer.
You're with him on that?
I'm gonna have to object. I'm going with like
$1.
900 square feet.
900.
900
All
square
right.
feet. So a small apartment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't give the Canadians that much, man.
yeah.
I mean, look, all they got is ice fields and trees and
Wait.
what
God
was
damn
it?
it! Now,
Ontario?
Yeah.
now
That's
I'm
all we
thinking.
got.
I don't know the fucking difference. Now
I'm just
See? That's what I'm saying.
just
Look,
let
I
me
thought
step
900 was going to be big, and then he's like, oh, no. And I'm like, wait, my apartment's not even 900. It's really small.
yeah. I'm going to go back one paragraph here. World Water Park is the world's largest indoor water park.
Oh, fuck. We fucked up, dude. All right.
900
all right,
square feet
all
is what
right,
you're
all right,
going
all
with.
right. I'm going with like 5,000 square feet.
5,000 square feet,
I'ma
which
break
is
it
smaller
open.
than what he had. He said 17, right?
Oh, shit. See,
no,
look.
no,
I can't do
said
numbers.
1,700.
Oh, 1,700. Okay, so you've
Okay.
gotten bigger than him.
All right, so
Ah.
I'm gonna go bigger than DJ. How about like 6,000?
6,000.
Oh, shit.
Can I get 7,000? Can I hear 7,000? 7,000. We're at 6,000. You get 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. We get 7,000.
No, I
Going
don't
once.
got 7,000.
Going
man.
twice. Sold. 6,000.
I want to know what it is now.
All right. Are you ready?
See how far off I was.
655,550
Holy shit.
square feet.
What
I
the
was not expecting that.
Yeah.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little big.
Just a little bit bigger than my projection.
Yeah, it's like Canada.
Dude, that's like
vast.
that's like 50 of my apartments. plus like another 50 of them.
Right. I don't know the legit math of it, but I want to say that's right around 20 acres. I want to say that's about 20 acres.
Damn.
Yeah, because I think
You
40
could have
acres.
said
I'm gonna
any-
go now.
You could have said
I feel
any
like it'd
number
be a
there.
lot of
I
fun.
honestly wouldn't.
You're like, what's an acre?
What the hell's an acre?
Look, I know they sell acres in those big plots of land, and they usually got a lot of trees, so they're really big.
How much is an acre of water? All right.
I kind of want to go there now.
Yeah.
I think we
Right?
need a
We should.
band trip.
Band trip.
Yeah.
Fucking done.
That's, again,
Shane can't come.
all Canada is one water park and all ice.
Now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
and with a couple weed stores thrown in.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have any weed.
All right. So you didn't get the first one.
No, we did not.
Let's hear it.
I'm slowly killing Adam. I'm making Adam like laugh every time he drinks. I've noticed tonight I've nearly killed him like 3 times. All right,
All
Adam.
right, so my first question's a little long, but I need to paint a picture for you.
All right, paint a picture,
Let's
Adam.
do it.
The infamous Action Park in Vernon, New Jersey was a water and amusement park known for its abysmal safety record. At least 6 people are confirmed to have died there. And there were numerous reported injuries which led to such nicknames as Traction Park, Accident Park, and Class Action Park.
I
All
like
right.
that last one.
One of its most infamous attractions was an enclosed water slide with a complete vertical loop at the bottom. What the fuck? Several people were injured on the ride, including those that would hit the patch of sand and dirt that would accumulate at the bottom of the loop and come out the other end with bloody abrasions, lost teeth, busted limbs, etc.
Jesus Christ.
What was the name of this infamous water slide that was only open for 1 month?
The fucking death trap?
The waterboard.
Like, God.
No? All right.
Jesus.
The kill yourself loop?
I think my
The X's slide.
portal to hell.
I like that one.
Portal to,
actually a lot.
and when you get down there, you find out that hell is not made of fire; it's made of water and sand. It's going
I
to be up
think-
in your ass for hours.
I think I'm going to go with the Soul Slinger.
Soul slinger.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm
That's
going with.
better.
no,
that's
that's
much
solid.
better. I like
All
that
of these
one.
are so much better than the real answer. The real answer is the Cannonball Loop.
The Cannonball Loop. That's such a terrible name for such a
That's
deadly
so
ride.
Whack.
No, they're going to cannon your balls when you go around that
Yeah,
loop.
they must have.
I
dude.
bet you that happened at least once.
Yeah.
I think
At
one of my
least
favorite
one
parts.
time.
One of my favorite parts I didn't put in the question because it was already too long was that so many people didn't make it all the way around the loop and got stuck at the top. Then
What
after
the
they closed it
fuck?
the first time, they had to install a hatch just to rescue people out of the top of the loop.
Wait.
Shit.
So once you find out you need to install this hatch, like you can't make it around, isn't that the first sign of like, all right, guys, we fucked up. Let's tear this thing down.
Right.
We're just
Like-
gonna fucking build a hatch. We're just gonna,
No.
you know, what I'm saying.
We're gonna make a trap door and keep trying. Fuck it.
Wow, people
I'm
got stuck
I'm
in the
just
loop.
surprised that they didn't go like, just take the top off so we can get to them. Because they're obviously not engineers, right?
Not at all.
And then you just see people like, oh, we fucked up again, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Although
wow.
the name's right now. We got the name. Nailed it.
All right, Keith, what's your number 2?
All right. What city is known as the water park capital of the world with 5, count them, 5 indoor and another 5 outdoor water parks, including Noah's Ark Water Park?
It's gonna have to be like Orlando or something, right? I mean,
I don't know, man.
You would think, yeah.
you would think. I would think Orlando. I mean,
Yeah, you would. That would be it.
that's my answer.
It's warm year
Well,
round. You
If
would
we're
think
calling if we're calling car washes water parks, I'm saying fucking Alexandria, Virginia. Fuck it.
that. No, we aren't. We are not.
We're not doing that today.
Otherwise, you would have won. Oh, you have something on your phone. What happened?
Oh, my battery's dying.
Oh no, the battery's
Wah,
dying.
wah.
Bye, people on
So,
Facebook. You're gonna die
to
soon.
people on Facebook, if it just shuts off, fuck you. My phone died. No, I love you seriously.
All right, so nope, none of those. Wisconsin Dells in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That is a surprise.
I assume they're not open year
I
round.
thought they were known for cheese, not water parks.
Right? And apparently water parks.
Wow.
Who knew?
Hey.
Wow.
I assume the indoor water park's really popular. The outdoor one's just half
Yeah,
the
it's
time.
probably a little bit chilly, right?
Right?
I mean,
I would
Fuck.
imagine so.
I don't even think half the time. Like they're probably getting like 2 months of action.
Right. Or they become just the weirdest ice rinks.
Right?
Oh, that's probably what it is.
Like, whoa, this going down the slide with your ice skates. Be awesome. All right, Adam.
Due to multiple deaths and an incredibly high number of near-death incidents, the
I know where
tidal
this
wave
is.
pool at Action Park had its
Yeah.
own nickname, the Grave Pool. It was a 100 feet by 250 foot pool that was 8 feet deep and could hold 1,000 people.
Holy
Waves
shit.
were generated for 20 minutes at a time with 10-minute intervals between them and could reach as high as 40 inches. So a little under
Shit.
4 foot tall waves.
Yeah.
Wow.
On a busy weekend, what was the average number of people the 12 permanent lifeguards would have to rescue? Keep in mind, your average lifeguard at your normal pool or pond or whatever only will have to save maybe 1 or 2 people per season.
Per season.
So we're talking about
really?
per day?
Per busy
weekend.
So they
weekend.
actually have a per day number at
They
this
have a per
fucking place.
weekend. Per weekend.
weekend number.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
So usually 1 or 2 per season. They're talking about a weekend.
I'm going 69.
Now we know why they were drowning.
That's it.
I'll go
Figured
50.
it out.
They weren't paying attention.
I'll go 50. Why not?
Well, the answer was 30. So you both
30.
named high on that
The
one.
answer was
Yeah.
30.
Fuck.
Wow.
They
But
did
still-
better.
Too many.
You sick fucks. That seems small for what? Like
It does.
1,000 people in 100 feet by 250 feet.
Yeah, I know.
Like if you were to take a room,
Again, yeah, this is the average
That's
for a
why
busy
I was
weekend,
going.
Keith.
I was thinking over 100, and then I was like, well, it's not going to be 420, so let's go 69. Fuck it.
yeah,
Well,
It's only 8
keep in
feet
mind,
deep?
this was, 30 was the average. So there were
Yeah,
probably
30 is the
weekends
average.
that reached their numbers.
There had to be some over and some under.
I like
Yep.
to imagine.
Got it.
I like to imagine that most weekends there were none, and then one weekend all 1,000 people had to be rescued.
Just like the weekend from
Right.
hell.
Everyone out, there's a kraken in there. There's a fucking kraken. We don't know how it got there. Everyone out.
Oh, man.
All right, so you didn't get that one right.
No, we did not.
Last but not least for me, according to the 2018 ranking on TripAdvisor, what is the #1 ranked water park in the world? Hint, it is located in Tenerife, Spain. If you want the best water park in the world,
You're asking me for the name
go
of
to
a...
Tenerife, Spain.
You want me the name of a Spanish water park?
Yeah,
Right?
I told you this wasn't
I
easy.
see. Now, there's
Yeah.
no way you're getting all these right. Like,
Yeah. You came in strong thinking, oh, what if we get them all right? And I was like, good luck with that. You thought I was going to be like, water parks typically have this particular liquid
All right.
in them.
Spain, the
Why
Spanish
didn't you ask
water
that
park.
question, Keith?
Spanish water park. Stormy Daniels.
There's a one-track mind somewhere in the studio. Matt, you
I
want to
don't know,
jump in?
man. I don't know. I don't know any part.
El Aqua Grande.
No, it is. It's actually Siam Park. Siam Park.
Okay,
Siam.
I almost got that one. El Aqua Grande.
You were
was
close. You were
I like
really
your-
close,
It was
man.
close.
I like yours better. All right, Adam, last but not least.
After the second guest fatality at Action Park occurred on this ride, the
Are they all
kayak
Action Park things?
Every single one that Adam's got is about people dying.
the one dollop episode / Wikipedia page for this park is like several seasons of this show's worth of trivia questions. After the second guest fatality at Action Park occurred on this ride, the kayak experience was permanently closed. It was an imitation whitewater course that guests would just ride a kayak down. What
Okay.
was the quite literal fatal flaw in the ride's design?
There was water.
There were fucking rapids.
If there hadn't been water, nobody would have drowned.
And the abrupt ending.
It's
No,
just-
that was the fatal flaw
like
with the indoor parachuting ride.
Maybe
I'm not kidding.
Maybe they made the fucking canoes
fuck.
like too heavy. I don't know.
Okay. That's a good guess.
Were the canoes too heavy?
So DJ believes that it just ended in an actual waterfall.
Yeah, like
that
you
does
just,
sound logical.
And Matt believes that the canoes were too heavy. So, because he thinks kayaks and canoes are the same thing.
God damn it! I thought
Nope.
he said canoes.
It's because they used submerged electric fans to agitate the water.
oh, fucking brilliant.
Submerged
Go ahead and
electric
like
fans?
electrocute everyone.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
So one guy, the kayaks, they often overturn. So people would have to get out and flip them back over. And a guy stepped on some exposed wiring near a fan and killed himself.
Jesus
And
Christ.
electrocuted
What
the
the
shit out of two
fuck?
family members nearby.
Oh my God.
Whoever built this park needs to just be slaughtered. Like,
They need to talk to that kid who used a microwave
Yes.
as a backpack.
yes,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
really do. He
Yeah.
needs to teach them something.
Because he would have
Yeah,
been in there
dude.
and been like, no, I'm
No.
in 6th grade and I know you can't do that.
Wow.
All right. So unfortunately, you did not get any right. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, Keith, can I just keep using Action Park from now on, regardless of what topic the guest picks?
For everything.
Probably got
every
a
single
year
one.
at least worth of questions from them.
Well, we're running short on time, so let's hurry through this. We need a category for you guys for the next guest.
All right.
What do you got for me?
All right.
Selfie deaths.
Selfie deaths?
Yeah.
Is it just going to be like
Dude,
none?
selfie. No, they're out there. You guys got to look it up. They're out
No,
there.
I know what
There's
he's
some
talking
funny
about.
shit.
This is not a thing I wanna
It's out
look at.
there. It's pretty funny.
So-
No one's gonna believe half the shit you find either.
Selfie deaths.
All
I'm
right.
Not looking forward to this.
All right, so DJ, you got selfie deaths. I'm gonna try to give somebody something a little bit more fun. All right, how about?
The clock is ticking.
Yeah.
My friend.
Oh Jesus Christ, selfie deaths. Then that's fine.
All right, sounds good. Next week, selfie deaths. Sounds good. So moving on, we'll go to near and far. So we're gonna get 2 stories from you. One
Okay.
that's near, one that's far.
All right.
That's what it's all
That's what it's about.
I understand.
You understand. It's pretty simple. So near, I understand that you guys tried to imitate the show Friends. I wouldn't expect from the music.
Hey, we're all in our fucking mid-30s here, Keith.
Yeah.
Dude, we grew up with friends.
We grew up with Friends, and there was that episode where Ross and Chandler were like realized they've been throwing the ball back and forth to each other for like an hour, and so they tried to see how long they could throw it. Over at John's studio, he had this because John is a hocky player. And he had this little blue,
Like a street hockey ball.
street hockey ball, exactly.
Yeah.
And me and this guy that was doing the some of the recording with us, David, me and him just got into it. And we got obsessed with it, and we kept trying to throw it back and forth to each other, but David was
Dropped
not-
it.
Yeah,
A lot.
a lot.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
you know.
What was the
The
longest
hand-eye
you went?
coordination's not there.
The longest we went was about 35 seconds, you know, and
Not record breaking.
Epic
but
Big
too
fail.
record breaking. No, not
all
really.
right.
No.
That's a little disappointing.
Yeah, we're musicians, not ball throwers.
So for far, you guys said you guys have been friends for 15 years.
We have.
Yep.
Just started doing music together as a project, but obviously that's why you guys came together, being longtime friends.
Sure.
DJ, you said that you guys went to a party once. After that party, you woke up with a tattoo.
Yeah, so it was actually at the house I was at, and Matt came over, and there was a lot of people, and there was music, and you know things got crazy
things
for
got
a little
crazy.
bit. And one of the
How crazy did things get?
Everybody was intoxicated except for me and DJ.
Yeah,
we were
of course.
completely
Yeah.
Stone Cold
sober.
sober.
Yeah,
You know,
obviously. That's how
we would
all-
never touch any intoxicants
No.
ever.
Yeah, parties. That's how you do it.
Yep.
Smartest way.
I remember Chuck in specific, our late friend Chuck, who's not around anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry
God
to
rest his soul. Chuck was an amazing guy. I remember Chuck walking around, not being able to know anybody's name who was
Yeah.
up in the house that they lived in, that Chuck
Yeah.
lived in with them, and he would go, "Who are you again?"
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that he's known for 5 years and shit.
Yep.
So
and
wha-
then his
Yeah.
girlfriend Nicole at the time,
Yep,
right? She
Nicole.
did tattoos, so
Yeah.
she got a new tattoo gun, and I stumbled into one of the rooms and was like, "Hey,
Completely sober.
I got a tattoo," and I guess it just slipped my mind through all the crazy events that happened that night.
Right.
To which you were completely
You know,
sober for.
Yeah.
It was just too much going on for me
It was
to
just
take
too much
in, you know?
excitement.
Yeah.
Like I'm dancing a jig and I'm playing
He said I'm
chess
dancing a jig.
and I'm doing
Yeah.
everything, and then it's like tattoo.
What is it a tattoo of?
It is a leaf on my leg.
Nice. So at least it wasn't like a dick, right?
No, I didn't get a dick.
Thankfully.
I didn't get a dick.
All right, we're out of time, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys. It was great.
Did you have a good time?
We did. It was a lot of fun.
Excellent. Everybody, this is Reluctant Zero. Their album, Brace, is being released on Friday, October 26th. Woo! She Smells of Autumn is coming up next. Go to facebook.com/reluctantzeroband to check out more from them.
Do that.
Please like our posts, follow us, retweet us, and share the show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We cannot do this without you. Also, don't forget to review us on Facebook, iTunes, and Google Play. If you're an artist, musician, or culture creator in the DC area and you want to be on this show, email us at booking@anotherwastedhour.com. Thanks to my summer co-host, engineer Adam, Kevin Heminger, McNally22, Justin Rogers, Big Metal Records, Free Metal Studios, Now Chemical Records for all their contributions. Most of all, thanks for Reluctant Zero for wasting a perfectly good hour with us. This has been another wasted hour, and if you just realized that, don't blame us. We warned you.
Go and get that white girl and tell her I think she's fine. Tell her that she makes me lose my motherfucking mind. I don't wanna like her, but I do at the same time. She beckons me sinfully and shivers down my spine. I know her better than I even care to admit. Gone for years, she reappeared, saying she's legit. I know what you're thinking, I shouldn't give a shit. You're probably right, but tonight I'm gonna fucking hit. I know how this all seems, like she pulls out the seams of my life, but I don't wanna cause a problem. She's just a dream, know what you mean, but tonight I'm stoned and she smells of autumn. I met her for the first time when I was just 15. Young enough to believe she only says what she means. I should have known that things are never as they seem. But you know me, scared to breathe and always chasing dreams. Always chasing dreams. Later on in life I bumped into her in the rain. And after all the years she looked exactly the same. I of course told her, but she said I hadn't changed. She pulled me near, bit my ear, pleasure mixed with pain. I know how this all seems, like she pulls out the seams of my life, but I don't wanna cause a problem. She's just a dream, I know what you mean, but tonight I'm stoned and she smells of autumn. I like the smell of death in the air. The change of seasons relieves my despair. She reminds me when she's here that I'm the only one I have to fear. I like the smell of death in the air. The change of seasons relieves my despair. She reminds me when she's here that I'm the only one I have to fear. I like the smell of death in the air. The change of seasons relieves my despair. She reminds me when she's here that I'm the only one I have to fear. That I'm the only one I have to fear. Well, I saw her a few weeks ago, if I'm being real. I just plain could not resist the way she makes me feel. Call me weak if you want, man, it's no big deal. I'm just another man, trapped beneath her heel. I know how this all seems, like she pulls out the seams